So today and Monday, I'm giving you time to work on this, this cheat sheet. So I'm just gonna give a tutorial on how to go through it. So obviously the first part here, you need to change your name. And just information. So we're doing polynomial functions, inverses, and then combining and separating functions. And we've already done almost all the other ones. You'll notice the last thing you have to do will be matrices, which we'll get into after this. Oh, cool. And then you'll put them all together and you'll have this big Google Slides with everything you need for the next math class you take. So polynomial functions. A monomial has a single term. So like that's something like f of x equals x, or like 2x. It has a single term. Binomial has 2 terms. Trinomial has 3 terms. Polynomial just has more than 1 term. So binomial and trinomial are both polynomials. Let's do this. My annotation tool. So let's say you have something like 2x to the 5 plus 4x minus 30. So the degree of the polynomial is 5. The leading coefficient of the polynomial is this, standard form. So for standard form, you put it in the highest degree, and then the second highest degree, third highest degree. So it's in order where the degrees, in order of the degrees. Oh, that's still there. Annotate, clear, close that. So in order to put this one into, you can't see my touches. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I have a mouse. In order to put this in standard form, this one needs to go first. So 12x to the 5, and then you rearrange it. The degree is the highest term here. The number of solutions is also the highest term here. The leading coefficient is the number that goes with the highest terms. In this case, it's 12. What else we got? Dividing functions. So using synthetic division. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done this. So let's look at one of these. So remember, you take the opposite of this number. So k equals 4. So we'll put 4 over here. We'll do the synthetic division. X squared is 1, and then 8, and then 1. So this just comes straight down. Then 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. 4 times 12 is 48. And so add those together, that's 49. So then remember, this is your remainder, this is your constant, this is your x term. If you have more terms, you have x squared, x to the third, so on and so forth. But we don't have those on this one. So your answer here is x plus 12 with a remainder of 49. There is one more thing you have to do with that, but just you can stop there. So that's how dividing works. That is synthetic division. So in this one, the k is going to be -3. Oh shoot, I need to clear this. There we go. Okay, factoring by greatest common factor. You can take a 2 out of both of these. You can take an 8x out of both of these, and then you'll rewrite it. Factor by grouping. Okay, yeah, so this one, a little bit more complex. Give you an example. So we're going to group piece by piece. So those two first. out of these two, you can take an x squared. So that's x squared, and then x to the x, just x plus 2. And then here you can take 5 out of these. So 5 can come out, that's x plus 2 again. So what you have, you take, I just picked the same color again. You take these two terms, so that's x squared plus 5. And then this term is the same. So that's just going to stay x plus 2. This is what that answer will look like. That's factor by grouping. It's basically like GCF, but a bunch at the same time. Okay, so that was the first part. If you need to go back, you can stop the video and go back. Unless you're watching it live, then you can just watch the video later. Inverse operations. Yeah, so like the inverse operations, addition and subtraction are inverses, multiplication and division are inverses, square root and squaring are inverse operations. The inverse of a graph, it will reflect it across the line y equals x. Patterns, inverses, tables. You, you switch them. So with the inverse tables, you'll like the numbers of the x and y will be switched. Solving for the inverse. Okay, so there's some steps here. So first thing to do is swap these. Oh, what was that? Let's try that again. So you have x equals negative 2y minus 6. And we're going to solve for y. So x plus 6 equals negative 2y. And then you divide by negative 2. So you have negative 1/2 x plus 6 divided, oh no, it's a minus. Undo. Minus 3 equals y. So this would be the inverse of that first one. Switch x and y, solve for y. When you're graphing the inverse, you can just plug these into Desmos or something and then copy and paste the graph. These will flip. So negative 3 will go here, 4 will go here, 0 will go here, 8 will go here. It just flips the table. So that was the second section. The last section is what we just did. Combining functions, combining and evaluating. Then you also, that's kind of the same thing. And you also factoring. No, there's only one question on there. Okay, well, cool. Yeah, so when you combine these, so f of x and g of x, and we're adding them together. So this x term is by itself. Then you have the 2x. And the only thing you really have to combine is this. Well, no, I already used the circle. Only thing you really have to combine is these two things. So minus 3. So that would be f of x plus g of x. With the function notation, you plug in this number into g. So 2 times 10 is 20, minus 4 is 16. So that'd be 16 times 16. 6 minus 10 is negative 4. So that's positive 4. So 16 times 4 will get you the answer to this last one. Clear this out. Let's see what else we got. Let's give you an example of this factoring just for funsies. I'm not going to do this one though, because you have that one already for you. Let's make one up. And then that'll be it for this video. Okay, so I'm just going to make one up. Let's do 4x minus 1, and let's say x plus 3. So you can ignore this part. I'm just making something up. 4x squared, and then plus 12x minus x minus 3. So 4x squared plus 11x minus 3. So this is the example I'm going to do. So A is, let's change colors. So A is 4, B is 11, and then C is negative 3. So here's how that works. Remember, it's AC, this is divided by A, this is divided by A, and then this is B down here. So when you do this one, it's going to be negative 12, and then 11 down here. So now we're looking for factors of negative 12. So that could be negative 1 and 12. Oh, that's going to be it. 1 and negative 12. Then you have 2 and negative 6. You have negative 2 and 6. You have 3 and negative 4, and you have negative 3 and 4. So the one that'll work is this one. Remember, A is 4 here. So the one that we found would work was negative 1 and 12. All right, 12 divided by 4 is 3. So use the 3, use the negative 1/4. So your answer here is x minus 1/4, and then x plus 3.
I think the assignment is closed.
The test?
I did the attendance, and she can add x.
Okay. So 4x plus 1, you just bring this over here, and then x plus 3. So that's the factoring. That looks like a lot. Yeah. I think that's everything on this. Yeah, that was all the slides. So there's that. I'm going to stop this video.